You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need. You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Hi, I'm Catherine.
And I'm Lynn, and we are a Coffee Break
with Cat and Mom. Welcome back to our podcast. Today is episode 43, I think. I'm kind of losing count at this point. But today we are talking about my trip to Miami and the Young LA event, and then kind of just debriefing my thoughts about Miami and the event, and then just talking about like our favorite cities, because
we were fortunate to be able to visit. So
yeah, but I did not like Miami for numerous reasons. There are things that I liked, but there are many things that I disliked as well.
But let's first talk about the coffee shop that we're going to review this week.
It is called Shepherd's Cafe. Artisan, is that how you say it?
Artisan, yeah.
Cafe, in Miami. And I had the iced dark chocolate mocha. It was amazing. I really never get mochas, so I kind of got out of my comfort zone there, and it tasted like dark chocolate. So
nice. I had a matcha. But anyway,
yeah, that's all she fucking gets. Oh wait, I don't think I'm supposed to cuss.
I'll take something else.
There's a good thing that I clicked.
Raspberry. It was different. It's raspberry.
There's a good thing that I don't. It's a good thing that I clicked not for kids when what did I just say? I swear we haven't been.
I'm just only that.
It is like not even that late, but I'm so tired from this weekend that I am like just not thinking straight.
Okay, it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But anyway, yeah, but you were in the sun. You were in the sun today.
Yeah, but it feels like it's Sunday.
Yeah, but this will come out on Sunday tomorrow.
I know that my friend and her coworker, which is also her friend, got a latte with pistachio in it, and I tried it, and it was very good.
And she does love pistachio. She always orders stuff like that.
And it was really good. She loved it. And then she also got another coffee after the beach at Cafe Bonjour, and it was a mocha.
Can you say that right? It's French. Cafe what?
Bonjour.
Okay, or Cafe Bonjour. But anyway.
She got a iced mocha, and it was very good. So both coffee shops are great. They're both on South Beach. So
you just need to get yourself to Miami for this.
Yeah. They aren't, usually downtown Miami or like South Beach, they're very overpriced, but I would say the prices were actually like very good, pretty affordable. So go check it out if you guys are near South Beach. And now we will go into our weekend review, which I will leave out like Thursday through today just for this episode. But what'd you do this week?
I worked.
I'm sorry.
Like every freaking week, that's why I say that. Yeah, and the cat's there licking himself right there.
Sorry, our cat is licking his butthole right now.
He was right there at the introduction of this now he's playing with his tail. But anyway, well, this week was the last week that your older sister was here. She started her way back north to finish her master's degree. And so that's kind of sad. But the big thing this week was your younger sister starting 6th grade here in town. So she had been homeschooled for 2 years. So, like, you know, new state, new town, new school. Thank goodness it's 6th grade, so everybody's new.
And she was like literally homeschooled, so this is like a huge difference.
Huge. She had to take the bus.
Yep.
So, in the bus, so far, I would say this Friday was the best, almost on time. And we're talking almost on time means 10 minutes late, because on Monday the drop off was 40 minutes late, and you know, so it was just, you know, like very stressful and whatnot. Yeah. But I will say that I really truly appreciate that they have their student ID badge. And
can track it.
Yes. So they send you I think I said that last week on our podcast, but you have to scan. Well, they have to scan their ID badge when they get on the bus and off the bus. But because we have the app, it still tells me when the bus left the bus central and gets to school. And then when they start their route, like it's very nice. I follow them on the map.
So they weren't very organized in the sense that the buses were on time or getting places on time, but it was helpful to see. I've never seen it before that you can track
the sheriff's car. One of the sheriff's cars stopped this week when you were there.
Yeah, they're like, "What, are you waiting for a bus?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was supposed to be here like 15 minutes ago." But you know,
and they stayed close, so that's kind of nice too. I mean, it was very secure. It's for everybody, and she also started to like the new schedule of swim practice, and then I have you need a village in that sense, and find somebody to help me to get her there, and then I'd go pick her up. Anyway, so that was a lot, and then I got my hair chopped today. So anyway, that was my week.
If you also go look at our last episode, we interviewed my little sister about starting 6th grade, and then also me starting my last semester of college ever, which starts Monday. So this is my last weekend before my last semester.
That's why Miami happened.
Yep. Which honestly, we thought about it, and we probably spent as much as we would have going to a day or two in Disney, and we were like, we should have gone to Disney. But we still had fun. But my weekend review, besides Miami, has just been training for my Ironman in November, and I hurt my knee doing my longest bike ever, which was 6 hours, but it was on the stationary bike. And I think my bike position was in the wrong position, too low. So my knee started hurting. I literally couldn't even do the run after the brick run. It hurt so bad. And then I did recovery for 2 days. Felt great.
Went to get adjusted and treated at the office. So
made the mistake of doing my long run of 18 miles. And I did 17.2 miles. But it was it hit me like a truck. I just could not even stand. The last 0.8 I could not do. But it's good enough. It's my longest run I've ever done, so I'm proud of myself. I actually I went to the PT where she works, and
Dr. Hansen.
I honestly I literally had no pain.
She's amazing.
I've been doing a lot of
she's amazing.
A lot of recovery. When I was in Miami, we went to an LA Fitness, and I literally just did knee rehab stuff. So I feel good now. So hopefully there's no issues. But I'm not gonna run for probably 4 more days.
Yeah, make sure it's rested. She'll come and get treated and stuff. But I forgot to say something funny that happened to your sister on the bus Wednesday returning from school. And she told us at dinner when we went out for dinner. So Amelia is in 6th grade, right? However, she looks like she's probably a freshman in high school. She's very tall. Obviously, she's my daughter. I think she's very pretty, but I think she's a very pretty girl.
Yeah.
And she wanted to sit with her friends on the bus, her bus friends, because there's also the school friends. But anyway, and so she sat down next to this boy. She asked if it was okay, and he said yeah. So she was chatting with her friends. Friends got off the bus before her, so she's sitting there with this boy who starts talking to her about Fortnite, which she doesn't have because she doesn't even have a phone anyway. So she's like, oh, I don't have Fortnite. And he's like, oh, okay. And then starts talking about Fortnite. So it's her turn to leave the bus. And then she's explaining to us that he said, hey, should we exchange phone number? Can I have your phone number? And then she knew he was in 8th grade, right? And she turned, she's like, well, I'm in 6th grade. And instantly he replied, we never talked. This never happened.
But like he is so quick-witted for that. Like that's kind of
so quick.
Yeah, and
he
Amelia's
said it
like,
right away.
all right.
Like she's like, okay.
But she made a lot of friends within the first day,
Yes.
so
She's
she's
very
doing great.
outgoing.
So now we will go into our topic. That was just a little talking spiel for you guys. But I went to with my boyfriend the Young LA event in Miami. It's the Young LA block party. And it's, if you don't know what Young LA is, it's just a big, huge gym clothing brand. They also do streetwear, which they're trying to move into. And it's one of Gymshark's competitors. Gymshark also has an event in Miami every year in February. So, and it's at the same
Which
exact,
will be going.
yeah, it's at the same exact convention center that Young LA held there. So it was nice to see like the difference. I didn't go to the Gymshark one, but obviously I saw videos. So it was like cool to see the difference. Personally, I'm a Gymshark fan, not Young LA. I just went there kind of for the experience. And some of their clothes are actually like really cool. Like I wasn't a big fan, and then I see them like people wearing them. Like, yeah, they kind of look cool. But personally, Gymshark person, and I think that they did it better with the gym. But the first day when we get there, we were picking up two of my boyfriend's friends that he met on social media. They're younger, a little, yeah. They're very nice. Very, very nice people.
They're very young.
But they weren't very young.
No, I'm just saying they're
2 years younger. So they're a little bit, I don't know, not as mature. But very nice people still. We picked them up. We kind of planned literally everything. We went to Brickell City Center in Miami and just, I don't know, walked around. I wanted to go in the shops, but they were like wanting to get these video clips of them like showing off their fucking abs. So they're like trying to get to the top floor, and I'm like done going up these stairs. I'm like, I want to go check out H&M.
It's like 2 million degrees right now.
I'm like, I have a Sephora gift card. I'm trying to go into Sephora, and they're like, they just keep going up and up and up to the top where there's like a, what's it called? A mini putt. And they have it roped off to get to the rooftop, and they like went under it so that they could take videos. I was like, okay, whatever.
They were there for more of the physique pictures.
Which that's what most of the people were there for, was to like connect with other gym influencers and kind of like show off their physiques and stuff and get a pump.
We should say your boyfriend is one, so
yeah. No, he took videos with them, but I'll explain in a little bit how like, I don't know. I'll just say it now, I guess, since we're already here. I think that the difference between like him and a lot of even like the really, really big gym influencers is that they like show their personality, because so many guys on TikTok and so many guys at that event, probably over half, have like amazing physiques. Every single one of them look great. But what it comes down to on social media is you're just scrolling and you see guys doing the same physique checks, the same poses, and you're like, I mean, that's like really awesome. You look amazing, but like when you show your personality and you show like parts of your life, you show like what you eat and your work, like your actual workouts, or like what Bryce does is he like posts like videos of him talking, or he'll do like just a picture and like a funny thought that he had that's like relatable.
Or he takes pictures with the cats.
Yeah, like that's what he did for his Instagram. Is he has like a physique check picture and then a picture of a cat, and then one of our cats, and then the sunset. It's like just random shit, but it's like it's different than just like 5 slides of like almost the same exact pose, you know? So that was the difference. Is like, I mean, at that event and even on social media, like you have to stand out and you have to like be different. And that's how brands notice you, is just being different on social media. But
there were some big names there too that you could meet, right? There some I don't want to say stars.
Yeah. So the first day we didn't really do that much. We just picked them up at the airport. Next day we got there at like 10:20, got in line. There's Jay Cutler, Alex Eubank, John Jones. I'm literally drawing a blank. Lex Little was there. There's girls like Haley Fernandez.
I don't know all these
forgetting literally every name ever, but they all had, Young LA had like the nicest cars at each like meet and greet station for each. Like the girls had like a pink Porsche, I think, and then John Jones and the guy before him, which I don't remember, had a Bugatti, and I was like, damn, that's crazy.
But it's Miami. But what I was saying is, like, you can just go to Meisner Park, Boca, and actually there's people driving them.
Yeah. You get to see the people that own them.
Yeah. The park,
which John Jones probably owns a couple, so yeah.
Or whatever what he owns. But I mean, she actually got a picture with them, so that was great.
I got a picture of John Jones, so maybe I'll insert the picture right here. Did
Bryce have a picture with Jay Cutler?
No, but he got, because we the plan was going into there, we weren't going to go and stand in any lines. We just wanted to go and experience it and not like waste time in the lines. Just try each thing, maybe go get like a pump in the gym, which when we walked in, they did an amazing setup. They had these big screens and stuff like that. And then the cars were set up. They had a rage cage, a pull-up contest, bench press.
But I thought for some reason I had it wrong. I really thought it would be like in my mind it was an Arnold Classic event, but lower. Obviously Arnold Classic is the top, because when you say Jay Cutler, like I remember seeing him 15 years ago at an Arnold Classic, and I think he was still competing. If not, he was in his very much prime. He was so cut, but I remember like watching figure competition, bodybuilding competition. I mean, it was like a roll during the whole day, like prelims, finals, and stuff during the weekend. So I thought that's what it was.
No, it was more like to promote like the clothing brand, but also make an experience for everybody. And obviously, the Young LA athletes were the people at the meet and greet, like they're there. But then there's but then there's the pop up shop. So I mean, they made so much money selling their clothes. It was insane.
Is there good deals? Good sales?
Like 5% off, I think.
5%.
Some shit like
it's
that.
Miami. They probably increased their price because it was Miami, because they have to pay the taxes.
Yeah.
And then
so pretty much paying the same price. But then they had the DJs up top, and there's Sush, who's actually done an Ironman, but
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
He did an Ironman after 2 straight weekends of partying at Coachella. So
impressive.
That's impressive. I feel like he could have done a lot better, if he had taken like the taper seriously. But, props to him for, I don't think I would literally function after 2 weekends of Coachella. I'd be out for a month. So I think that's pretty insane. But he was the DJ for like the second half, I guess. And then they had free Gorilla Mine energy drinks, free protein shakes, food. And then the gym sucked because there was like literally 0 machines. It was really small, no mirrors. The guys were pretty pissed off about that.
No mirrors,
No
guys.
mirrors.
Come on.
And then we decided to get a margarita because there's also a bar. And Sush, the DJ, said, can we do an open bar for the next hour? And just announce that. I mean, the Young LA, like, the higher-ups can't be like, no, Yeah, like, he's already announced it. Yeah. So they're like, all right, whatever. So for the next hour, it was an open bar. Bryce and I got like 3 margaritas. Bryce and I got like 3 margaritas. Stood in line for John Jones for 2.5 hours, and then didn't even get on stage and meet him because the time was up. But he came through the crowd and took a picture with everybody really quick. And my dad, who was a UFC fighter, wanted me to tell him that he said hi and that he hoped he's doing well. But I was like, I don't even think he heard me. I was like, my dad, Pat Miletich says hi. And he was just like, the bodyguards were like pushing him through, which John Jones does not need a security guard. Like, that man is the security guard for like the best security guard ever.
It's more for the fan, people. Like, it's just to get him through a crowd. That's pretty much why. But yeah, he can probably just kill his own security guard.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And you have the UFC fighters.
John Jones was literally like, when people were going up to meet him, they were asking him to choke them out, which,
it's a thing.
Yeah, that's a thing. They like, John Jones like literally choked the kid out and then like was making him jump up and down when he was like passed out to wake back up. And I was like, what the hell? But then my dad told me that Matt Hughes had to pay off, like try to get sued or something for doing that.
Oh.
Which, like, you literally asked for it, which I think it's stupid to ask that, but...
I mean, I'm guessing if you sign the paper, you know, a liability paper, or if there's... obviously, there's so many witnesses, so... And it's filmed and whatnot, but I think it's...
Right, stupid. I feel like you could win that if you, like...
I still think it's kind of dumb.
But somebody could definitely come around and sue.
But you don't know. Because, you know, you don't know if you have an issue with your carotid artery. It's like, I don't know. Well, am I going to come back out from this or not? Like,
I mean, everybody was fine, but it was just
but
like...
when I'm saying that's where...
Why would you want to be choked out? I mean, okay, but it's like probably a cool experience to say that you got choked out by John Jones. But I did get a picture, so that was very cool. He actually ended up liking my Instagram story, so that's another flex.
I'm going to tag him on this little podcast.
Yes. Also, because I didn't get to tell you, my dad, Penn Militich, says hi. He hopes you're doing well. Anyways, moving on. We decided to leave. We walked a mile to Publix because we were out of food and we needed like some sort of caffeinated drink. And then when we got back,
you didn't care for the people on the road in Miami, like passing comments out of their cars.
Oh,
from you walking.
Well, no, this one guy just like did a full like, I don't know, 180 with his head to look at my ass, and my boyfriend's literally right next to me, and we gave him like the nastiest look. We were like, "Are you dumb? Like, what is wrong with you?"
Welcome to Miami. Miami.
The traffic is like literally the worst thing I've ever seen before. I understand.
You saw it. Fort Lauderdale was bad.
Miami, they want to go get somewhere as fast as possible and literally not care if somebody's in the lane next to them. They will just cut you and almost hit you and run you off the road.
They don't care. Okay, so I work in a chiropractic clinic. I'm a chiropractor, and most of my patients are all cases from car accidents because people don't care in Florida. I'm from, originally Montreal, very aggressive drivers, Chicago, shitty as well. Florida, it's a different level of I do not give a fuck what's going to happen type of driving. It's really insane. It's insane. Like, I'm going left. Don't care if you're there. Well, just what happened, which I'm saying sideline here, but I mean, God bless this family that this stupid, here it's on the Florida Turnpike, this semi, you were in Miami when this happened, a semi decided to do a U-turn on like like for the police, but it says like no U-turn. Yeah, and then you see it. You see the minivan hitting the semi. It killed them right away. Like 3 people dead right away. You see them being hit and being smashed underneath. Florida drivers.
That's so screwed up.
Yeah.
Well, we saw almost like 7 crashes happen just probably getting there. It's really ridiculous. People have no care in the world for other people's lives or their lives. Also, I just could never drive. Like, I saw like the nicest cars, saw Lambos, Ferraris, and like one was like a purple one, like a bright purple. But like, I could never drive such a nice car, or even if it's rented. I could never, like, ever.
That's why I think we see those in Boca, and they drive slower, I think, in Boca. I mean, not on the highway part, but, like in Boca, when we saw this Rolls-Royce Phantom Rolls-Royce, that's, what, $500,000 or more, and we were parked across from it. I was like, why is my Buick parked across from a $500,000 car?
It's just...
It happens in Boca, but Miami, I would be dead afraid of driving.
Especially if you, like, rent it. Like, I just don't trust anyone around me to, like, it was like constant fear that we were going to get hit all the time because, like, people just, whoop, we're going. So that was one of the downsides of Miami, along with the creepy men. It seems like there's a million more creepy men down there that perv on women. We were just going to the beach today, South Beach, and there's a guy who was clearly on something, and older, mind you, and I'm walking there with my boyfriend and a friend, and he was like, "Oh, hey, ladies," and we all turn around and we're like, and he was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna bother you. I'm looking for the single ladies," and we're like, The single ladies aren't going to want you either.
Yeah, well, Casey's single and she didn't want him.
No. But, like, then he told this guy that he's going to take his hoe or something, and his girlfriend's right next to him, and he was like, oh, that man lost it on him. Because, like, what are you doing, like, bothering people at the beach? Please go do something else with your time. Like, I don't know.
Wasn't there any
get a job?
Cops or anything like that?
No. But, like, get a job, please. Get off the beach.
I told the story earlier about what happened to me when I went there with your dad, like, many months ago, and how I was... Maybe I had drank a little, maybe or maybe not, had drank a little bit too much the night before, and I couldn't really eat my breakfast the next morning. But, you know, we were in a restaurant, we paid for it, so I saw this homeless man, like, we were on our way to the beach, so I brought the rest of my bagel and whatever, what I had. I remember it was bagel, and gave it to him, and he lost his shit on me.
Because he wanted money?
Yeah, but I mean, I put it down, I didn't even say anything. I remember this, and your dad lost his shit, but there were cops everywhere, though.
Yeah.
That just come monitoring this, but I mean, your dad just like, fuck down. Don't talk to her, blah, blah, but I just remember this. And I just remember all the bikinis and G-string men wearing on the beach in South Beach. And I asked you if you saw any of those.
I actually did. We saw one older gentleman G-string, and we were like, all right. And he pulled his pants down because he had pants over, and he pulled his pants down even lower, and we're like, all right. Confidence, you know, wear it proudly, I guess.
Oh, I just remember being there with your dad, and he would be like, look, because there were so many, and I think in my mind that they were all gay because they were a big group of guys together, and so maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I was like, and I was not feeling good enough, but I was like, well, they're all wearing Speedos. So.
Yeah. But I mean, the food is great in Miami. The culture, obviously, is great. Like, everybody, it's just very, like, it's very diverse. It's just, I think the alcoholics and the druggies and the like perverted men and the bad drivers just make it like not a great area. And also you have the super, super, super wealthy area, and then the second you get out, it's just extremely, extremely poor. And it's not that these people are bad people. It's like they're really great people. You know, like, but it's great people that live in these poor areas. It's just, it's so hard to live in Miami because it's so expensive. I dropped $55 on lunch for 3 tacos and a quesadilla. $55. And I was like, that's ridiculous. But back to the Young LA event. We did not go to day 2 because I think it was more of like a 1-day event. Okay. And I really think it was more like you go there for like an hour and a half, unless you want to meet the people and stand in line, you know?
If there's no competition, like comparing to a Arnold Classic, where then the next day it's all a different category, or it's the finals, you know, so you go.
Well, yeah, but this is like a clothing
That's what I'm saying, like, so unless they have like, hey, tomorrow, they should have done something like, hey, tomorrow, chance of winning some free shit.
Oh, they did. I mean, you got to be fun. But, still a great event. I think they did an amazing job putting it together. Still a Gymshark girl, so
we'll go to the Gymshark one.
The Gymshark's actually having one in London, August 30th. But we don't have time.
In 2 weeks? Yeah. No, I'm going to be in Canada.
Yeah, we don't have time to go to London, but I think that'd be really cool.
That would be really cool.
Anyways, Gymshark, we love you.
Hey, you know what? If I ever go buy a lotto ticket and we win, I need to go buy one first. Then maybe we can do it.
Yeah. And then at night, my boyfriend and I went to dinner at this place called 1-800-LUCKY. And inside of it, there's different restaurants. So it's kind of like almost like a cafeteria.
It's Asian.
But it's really cool to see all the locals come with their friend groups and all just like hang out and have fun. There was
Asian
Chinese,
food, right?
Yeah, Chinese, a Japanese one, Korean, and Filipino. And we got the Korean food. It was literally, I swear to God, like best shit I've ever had. It was amazing. Bryce was like obsessed with it. He even had pickled onions.
He likes pickled onions. He does that.
I mean, he just started liking it. Okay. Anyway, and then we got drinks there. I got this gin, matcha, honey, lemon drink. So good with like mint.
Yeah, but when you say it, it doesn't even sound good.
No, it was amazing. And then got one with Midori and sake in it, I think.
Oh, what? Sake?
And it was so good. Amazing. I think that one was my favorite. It was like literally refreshing. It tasted so fresh. And then Bryce got Sapporo because he liked it in Montreal.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is like inside is like these different like restaurants that you order, and then there's sushi at the Japanese spot. But then you go outside and it's like this kind of nightlife vibe. There's a DJ. They have the bar outside, and the lanterns are like, it just is a really good vibe. So go check out 1-800-LUCKY if you are in Wynwood, Miami.
So you did like Miami and did not like Miami. So what would...
I don't know. I just didn't feel like... that was like really the only thing that I enjoyed in the Young LA Block Party. Everything else I just felt like was too crazy and like loud, and it was just like constant like screaming.
In Miami? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we were saying, like, you know, you've been blessed to be able, with your dad and I, to visit many cities in, you know, the United States. I think your older sister, because of her training, because of rowing with her university, she may have visited a little bit more. But which one would be your favorite right now?
Like
and why?
Big city. I know, but I did like her little area of Princeton Square. I know it's not like a big city, but it's more like, I don't know, small like college campus.
Yeah,
well, Princeton's
it's
big,
literally right across from Princeton University.
I think it's beautiful, but because we went to New York City around Christmas time, I'm gonna go with New York City. And yes, there's obviously homeless people, trash, rats, whatever. Subway system is not safe, but I think that people do like have, I don't know, class there, or like they're just.
I don't see the same way, but okay.
You don't think there's like classy people? No.
I think that New York City is a beautiful, like almost like a Disney, like you see New York City, but then people that live there are like, holy shit, it's expensive, it smells, it's dirty, it's all these things. But yes, at Christmas time, absolutely magical. Like, you go to Central Park, magical. You go to see those musicals and stuff, magical. You visit everything, but to live there,
well, okay,
whole different story.
I don't know if I agree with that, because I know a lot of people. There's actually one girl from my high school, and it's been her dream to go to to make it to New York City for fashion, and she finally made it. And she posted her Instagram post, and it's not a big apartment at all, but you can make it like this really beautiful, like it's like a very, I don't know,
you can make that anywhere,
cute petite apartment in New York City, and she has like an amazing little view, and just like
and she fashion pays $2 million per month.
The fashion students there, yes, it's expensive, but the fashion students there, just I think there's so much good fashion in New York City.
Well, yes,
like
that's yes.
Well, compared to any other cities, what I mean is like when I talk about class, I'm talking about the outfits people wear.
Well, I mean, you can see that
it's chic.
You can see that. Well, I don't know about California, because I mean, I've been to LA once and I was not very impressed, but I'm pretty sure you can see that in Chicago as well. Or like, I'm from Montreal, for sure in Montreal. It's just big international
New York
city.
That's where the fashion.
I know, but big international city, nobody gives a shit what you wear on the street. So that's what's great, is you can wear it. Like, just think Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City. Yep, you can do this, and nobody gives a shit what you're wearing.
Yeah, no, but I know that like I didn't mean like necessarily classy. I mean like chic. Like there's just, you see cool outfits and they pull it off.
Okay, but that doesn't make the city. But anyway, for me, I've been to quite a few in my life, even with my parents on the East Coast. North Carolina, South Carolina,
I feel like
Maine,
I would love
Vermont.
I haven't been to that many big cities, so I feel like I would love North Carolina.
Well, all of these, like, are like in New England, anything. Like, I remember going on vacation with my parents, just love these little towns, it's just so gorgeous. However, I did go, and that kind of prompted me to get my license for Colorado. I did go to a big, huge seminar in Colorado Springs and literally fell in love with Colorado. I mean, just
Colorado's really
Colorado Springs was great. Denver, your godmother lived there, and she said it was amazing. So, I mean, I've been to other places, but these are. I
feel like I would love. One of our Uber drivers actually talked about like the East Coast and going in fall, and I love those small little East Coast towns. Vermont, he talked about.
Yeah, I will say fall if you want to stick to the United States, like Vermont, New England, absolutely gorgeous. Wisconsin,
Yeah.
Because we live close to that. That was, beautiful too. But my still number one vote for this is Mont Tremblant, Quebec.
Yeah.
During October. Yeah, it's a win-win, 110%. But that's Canada.
He also said Salem, obviously, during like fall is very, like, you get all the fall vibes there.
Yeah, again, all northeast, so, but yeah. Not that there's not like beautiful little towns here. Like next weekend, we'll be busy. We have a swim meet in Sebastian, and you talked to me about Sebastian, Florida, so many times. I've heard so many beautiful things about this.
That's where my roommate's family's from. It's a small beach town, just
I can't
an
wait to
hour and a
go.
half north of us, I think, an hour north. And it's just like a lot of people know everyone. Like everybody kind of knows everyone. Small little like tiki bars on the beach. And it's just like a really good community. Like nothing really bad happens. Everybody takes their boats out with their friends and goes to like the little islands.
I'm
with their
excited to go
dogs.
and visit, and hopefully maybe we can call them and have lunch with them. But I'm pretty excited to go visit because you've talked so much, and you've been there for Thanksgiving, so I can't wait to see it. I mean, I do love this little small town feeling here.
Yeah.
I don't think now that we've settled here, at least for the next 7 years, because we're gonna wait unless we win the lottery. If I buy a ticket, then your sister's going to learn internationally because we are going everywhere in Europe. But so realistically, we're here for the next at least 7 years.
But I do it's very nice.
It's a very nice little small community. And apparently this is huge compared to like 10 years ago. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how can it be any smaller? Because, we're like Bettendorf was about the same thing as here. But
actually, Bettendorf was half the size or double the size. Of this.
Yeah. And you just... Yeah, but here, if you talk about Stewart, but here there's Palm City, Stewart, in Jensen Beach, in Hutchinson, and so like if you make them all together, Salerno, if you make them all together, Hope Sound, and then you get Jupiter. But I'm kind of glad we're here. I know our dream, or well, at least yours, but for sure, but our dreams was more Delray and Boca and stuff. And I think that here, especially for your sister, I think that
we
hit the jackpot for this.
I loved it so much because I was living on campus, so it's easy to like live on campus when you don't have to deal with really traffic as much. Everything is close by. But now like when you live not on campus and you actually have to drive everywhere, then it becomes like a little bit stressful with the traffic down in Florida. It's getting worse. So I like that up here there's really traffic isn't an issue.
And we're still we're in August, so the people from north, like they're coming down for like the winter, that gives us maybe a month and a half, and then they're gonna start coming in October. Yeah. So around here though, it's just not as bad. You know what? Like actually, this week was bad just because the bus route started it. So and you just like, oh my gosh, I'm just complaining.
The school system is
no, but we were just complaining about this, and I'm thinking, I'm like, oh really? What are we complaining about?
I know, because I just came back from Miami. Bryce and I were so excited to come home. We had such a good time together. Like it was great bonding experience for us, and we kind of just did our own thing separate from the two other guys. So it was great for us, but we were like, wow, we really appreciate Stewart so much more coming back. We're like, just want to sleep in our own bed.
Well, I remember when we went to the wedding, Shane's wedding, and we drove back, and it was late at night. There was still a lot of freaking people. It was a Monday, but there was still a lot of people at night. And then you past Fort Lauderdale, because we landed in Fort Lauderdale airport. And then it's Boca, and then all these towns, and you get like West Palm Beach, and all of a sudden, like after Jupiter, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so, last church, but there's nobody on the road, so it's like great.
But that is pretty much all we have for this episode. Go check out Cafe Bonjour and Shepherd's Cafe, Artesian Cafe in South Beach.
It's Cafe Bonjour.
And get
French.
a ice mocha because it's amazing. And I normally don't get ice mochas, and I think I might get one next time.
You get a matcha with raspberry.
Yeah.
Okay, I promise I'm going to try something new this week.
And then please,
I promise.
Yeah. And then go follow us on Instagram at @acoffee.break, TikTok at @coffee_break. Our YouTube is a Coffee Break with Cat and Mom, and that's where you can find our video podcasts. So if you're listening on audio, go check out the video podcast. And we have a couple of vlogs/pods. So let us know if you guys like that. Our DMs are open to any questions, advice, suggestions.
We can do that a little bit next week with the swim meet too.
Yeah.
You know, we can vlog a little bit of it.
Do like a day in the, or a week in the life, or a day in the life
of a swimmer.
Of podcasters and
swimmers.
What we do, yeah. So, and kind of our routine, because we want you guys to like connect with us, and we want us to be relatable and somebody to, I mean, our life isn't always like super exciting, but we try to, you know, make the little things
I will
fun.
say sometimes we would just like to sit on the couch and do nothing.
Yes. Yeah, no, after this weekend, I'm so excited to just do nothing tomorrow. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we always end with a would you rather.
Yes. So I know we were talking about cities and things like that, and there's a couple cities I know you haven't been to. So would you rather go and visit Las Vegas or LA?
I'd rather visit,
because we have to stick with the United States.
Because so. LA has like the really good coffee shops, you know, that are popular. It has Emma Chamberlain's coffee shop, which I would love to go visit, and all these influencers. But I hear it's really not worth the hype, and it's extremely, extremely expensive. As is Las Vegas, but I want to wear my sparkles, and I don't know. I want to go to Las Vegas. So, and actually, I think we might be going in February for my boyfriend's brother's birthday. Except he doesn't know I'm coming yet.
She's not invited.
But you know, I was invited by.
Hey, we'll go together, and then we'll be like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are here!"
Yeah.
What?
But
and we'll vlog this.
I was like, I want to wear like these sparkly outfits, you know.
Well, we did that in Nashville.
Well, yeah, but like it's Las Vegas, so like you're gonna wear like. Nashville's more like jeans and the cowboy boots.
I wore a freaking sequin. You wore a sequins outfit. I wore a sequin dress.
But Las Vegas it's not the same thing. Las Vegas is obviously completely different.
Okay, I've been to Vegas about 5-6 times.
It's more like sparkly glamorous.
We've been there in the glamorous way, and I've been there the non-glamorous way. Actually, you've been in Vegas.
Okay, but that was when I was a baby.
She was in a stroller.
But what I'm saying is, it's not the same at all as my Nashville outfits. And what I'm saying is his family.
Your
he said that his family was going to be wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and I was like, "Oh,
not in Vegas."
I said, "I'm in." Well, they can wear whatever.
Okay, but maybe during the day if you visit.
I mean, they're not going to go out, but I'm like, I don't care. Like, if we're going to the casino, I'm wearing sparkles.
Well, that's the thing. So when I went to Vegas, I did it like in different, like for a seminar. I went for when you guys were there. There was for some fights. I went for just some fights. I went for our friend Bronwyn's 40th birthday, and actually they had rented the Rain Man, the movie Rain Man's suite. That's what it's called, the Rain Man suite. So they were in there with their butler and stuff. So yeah, that was like, you know, with the a double bottle service kind of rooftops, salon, whatever, living room with bouncers that would bring you to the dance floor and back. So I did the grandiose things, the shows, the whatever. So I've done them all. In Vegas, your dad hated that town, really hated it. It's extremely expensive. You can't really walk because from the hotel door to the Strip, which is the street of the hotel, it's like 2 miles. And then you walk. I mean, but you can walk from casino to casino. It's fun to go 1 time or 2 times, or if you have a specific occasion. But I went to LA too for a wedding. Not sure I liked it. I like that either. But I did go to San Diego.
If I was going to California, I would go to the wine country of
San Diego. We did the wine route there. That was beautiful.
So that's where I'd go. But that is pretty much all we have for this episode. Yes. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.
Love you.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/ARTS. Just go to Indeed.com/ARTS right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.